Most tourists going to Rome think the sights start in the historic centre, but actually they begin before the plane has even landed. This video is about the little visited area around the port of ancient Rome, or as it is known today, Fiumicino Airport. Rome itself is about 15 miles from the coast, and as larger ships couldn't easily go up the River Tiber, the port complex was around the mouth of the river. The sea has retreated since then, but the hexagonal harbour basin of Portus, built in Emperor Trajan's time, is next to the airport and clearly visible from the plain. Nowadays it's a surprisingly peaceful oasis for bird watching and exploring the remains of the port buildings, despite the planes roaring overhead and the nearby scrapyard. When Fiumicino Airport was being constructed in the late 1950s, several ancient Roman ships were uncovered. These were displayed at the Museum of Roman Ships, literally just outside the airport, until 2002, when it was closed for restoration, a continuous hazard in Italy. It's scheduled to reopen in summer 2021. However, you can still see things there, including port buildings and, most amazingly, the harbour breakwaters from the times of Claudius, now very much on land as the seas retreated. The remains of the lighthouse must be around there somewhere too, and probably features on a mosaic found in the area. I like the continuity, that in some ways nothing has changed over 2,000 years, and this is still the entry point to Rome, just that what was a port is now an airport. I suspect the airport authorities don't really know what to do with its archaeological heritage. It is mentioned on their website, but you get a sense they don't really want travellers to pop out to visit places, or for archaeologists to start digging things up. However, they have been known to bring the archaeology to the airport terminals, where it looks horribly out of context. A couple of miles away from Portus and connected by canal was the port town of Ostia, on the southern bank of the River Tiber. It was probably flooded at some point, which helped protect its remains, which are vast, a little bit like Pompeii. You could do a separate video about Ostia Antica, which is really impressive. The area between Ostia Antica and Portus includes the Isola Sacra, or Sacred Island, which contains several Roman necropolis and ancient churches. The necropolis of Portus can usually be visited, but others have been reburied or are closed to the public. There is much still to uncover, and the British School at Rome have been working on it for years. So next time you're flying to Rome, keep an eye out for Portus in the mouth of the River Tiber. And on the way back, why not take the train from Ostiense to Ostia Antica, rather than the usual direct train to the airport? Wander around the ruins and get the bus from Ostia Antica to the airport, past the Isola Sacra. So what is under Fiumicino Airport? Well, the simple answer is we don't really know, but given how extensive Ostia Antica is on the other side of the Tiber, that the harbour was specially built at Portus and all the people and infrastructure needed to support a port, plus what was actually found when constructing the airport, I would wager that Roman remains under Fiumicino are extensive. And finally, no criticising the Italians for not taking sufficient care of their classical heritage, as Heathrow Airport in London was built over a Roman temple too, but was obliterated by the northern runway. I bet there's nothing under Charles de Gaulle Airport though. Hope you found this video interesting. If you did, please subscribe. I'll be doing more along similar lines, and I'll see you all soon.